Hi, people. I'm back, believe it or not. I know I've been gone too long. Uh, can't tell my computer's not acting right. Hopefully, this video will be all right. Uh, had a lot of things going on, and only have a few things to report as far as what's going on with the foots around me. Like I said, this time of year, don't hear much from them. I haven't been out about to my house. Dog man's still an issue that I have to deal with. Uh, Funny thing happened here just a couple weeks ago. Sharon goes out every day, feeds birds, feeds squirrels, feeds all these animals in the front yard, and we have a good conglomeration of critters in our yard every morning. It never fails. The other morning, Sharon went out, nothing. No birds, no squirrels, no anything. Thought that was kind of odd. Told me about it when I got in the room there with her, and she came back in talking about it. So that's weird. So a little bit later, I get moving around a little bit. I've been feeling the best lately. Been a little under the weather. Anyway, I got myself together and head out the door, and I just realized that somebody's out there. I know the normal people don't understand what's going on with me and the foots. It's hard to understand, but what it was, I go out the door. One of my people's out there. I think I know which one, but it's not going to be revealed. Anyway, they're not going to let me know which one it is, but I think I know. But anyway, I get out there and I get ready to leave, and I look up and look around, and I'm saying, "Well, I'm leaving. Hop on the truck. We're going." So I didn't think no more about it. I went and did all I had to do all day and come back and pick Sharon up a little bit. And we went out and get something to eat. I went to one of our favorite restaurants and went in, ate, got ready to leave. And I went to pull out. There's nothing wrong with my truck. Nothing wrong with my truck. So I went to pull out. I stepped on the gas and the truck didn't want to move. Something was holding my truck from moving. This was just to get my attention and let me know they were there. Ended up being quite funny, but evidently I spent the day with one, didn't even know it. So that's the only thing I really got to report about all that. Uh, Now, as I've said in the past, I don't know how to bring this out, but I have to. I've said in the past, things come out of my mouth, then they happen. Uh, I went through some thoughts this morning. I was having some crazy thoughts, and then I shake them off, they come right back. I shake them off, they'd come right back. I'm laying on my bed, and I'm laying there, and so eventually I had to put it together. And what these thoughts amounted to is everybody knows I'm not a religious person. I believe in God, but I don't practice that religion thing, and that's just me. I ain't saying it's wrong for anybody to do it, it's just me. So it's like I'm getting a message, and sometimes I get messages like that, and sometimes stuff just blurts out of my mouth. And all these things that happen like this, as they say, come to pass. Everything happens like that. It just comes out of my mouth and it happens, or I get some thoughts about something, it happens. Jack Quinn can tell you, I've told him things, and after I've told him things, stuff happens. He's my one witness because I don't talk to hardly anybody anymore. I tell Sharon, she knows. But this morning, I'm in a little turmoil with this. I didn't understand it. It's like a couple weeks turmoil I put up with the Foots letting me know they want to be called the first people. That's what their title is. That's what they want. So I have to put that out. I can't argue it because I've always known about it. But they emphasized it. They want it done that way. So I want all you people to understand that. Sometimes I have a hard time not calling them Bigfoot stuff myself because I've done it for years. But that's mainly for the public to understand who I'm talking about. But anyway, that's not the issue I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is the message I got. It's like everything, you've heard me talk of the resolve. The resolve is when everything is going to come together. With the Foots, with whatever encrypted, whatever's going to happen. It's all going to come together. That's the resolve. Now, I watched everything this morning go into a funnel, like the whole world goes into a funnel. And I'm watching this and like, it's weird. Everything just going into a funnel. Nothing being destroyed. It's just going into a funnel. And then it goes down a long tube that takes forever to see the end of. But you actually I don't see the end of it. But the message I got from this is, it's kind of like the resolve. Everything's going to come together. And it's going down one tube. And for us people to understand it, this is our last shot for getting everything straight in this world. People might think I'm crazy talking this. Look, I'm not a preacher. I'm not a biblical person whatsoever. I'm telling you things that happen. Come to me, through me, out, and I have to put out to people. I never used to even talk about some of the stuff I used to do. It used to come to me. It was just commonplace, everyday things to me, and I didn't think about it. Now these things are becoming pretty heavy issues, and I need to spit them out. I don't have a big following. I mean, somewhat, but I get 100 some views every video I put out. I like to get thousands of my views. But this is very important. So if you're watching, pass this on to people. I've never failed to be on the money with what I'm saying. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying things I've said in the past, all these times, have always come to pass. They happen. Some are still happening. Things with our government, they're still happening. You know, I called out tribunals and executions. Well, that was before George Bush and No Name Mustaine, before they were executed. But they had military tribunals, they were executed. I called it out before it ever happened. I didn't know the names of them. I had names of John Brennan. He was supposed to be executed publicly. I don't know if they'll do it. Show something of that someday. I don't know, but that's the word that comes out of my mouth. Use of the RICO Act and stuff they're doing right now, that all come out of my mouth years ago. It's being done. Many things, long before it was ever talked about, many things have come out of my mouth. Now this is the issue. I guess this is what you call a resolve. When everything funnels into one, that must be the resolve of what I'm trying to be shown here. This is the resolve. I don't understand it. I know everything's going to come together. It's all going to come together in a funnel. That's the way it was, the message I got. It's going down a long tube, and the tube will be as long as you want it. If everybody comes along and does the right things. It's up to us how far this tube and this tunnel go. Whether we do right or do wrong. If we do right, that tube gets long. If we do wrong, be an end. You know, people talk about the world coming to an end and whatever. It's on us to figure that out. How long we want this world to be here. How long we want to live here. This is on us. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a biblical person. I'm not a religious person. I can only give you what I hear, what comes to me. I didn't hear it, but what comes to me. Sometimes it's in the form of just thoughts. Sometimes stuff just blurts out of my mouth. This was important enough today. I had to come make this video. I've been holding off this video till I get something from the Foots or the Dog Man or whatever to make this an interesting video for you. And I really don't have anything on that factor other than the fact they was here playing games with me. And they're still in my head. They go, I still hear them. We had planned several times to go to the house, and we don't go. Then they start getting loud in my head because they're expecting me out there, and I don't go, and they don't like that. I can't help that. Things happen here that I can't change. So anyway, this is a very important video. I just hope people pay attention. People got to get on the right paths of whatever they're doing. I've lived a very wild life. I wish I could tell you all of it, but I can't do that. But I don't have a guilty conscience. Only guilty conscience I ever had was what I've done to the women I've been with in my life. And I went around and apologized to as many of them as I could. I didn't ask for forgiveness from them. I just said, I'm sorry. That's what I did. So I don't know what's going on with me and things in my head and things coming to me. I don't know why they come to me, but they come to me. When they come to me, they happen. So believe me, people, the resolve I've talked about, I'm starting to see signs of it. What we've got is the Foots want their true title recognized. That was never an issue with them. Matter of fact, they didn't like it. They want their names recognized for what they are, the first people. Many people argue that. Argue it all you want. I can just tell you what they tell me. And if I were you, I would pay attention. They're the first people. I have a little issue that you might want to get with Steve about because he's blocked me. He don't pay attention to what I got to say, I guess, or I don't send him letters no more. He's being contacted though. He's had an orb in his house. Foots have showed up around him, and they're going to influence him to mellow out a little bit, be more on their side. That's coming. This is what the letter was about I sent him years ago. But anyway, he made a big issue on one of his videos just lately how he does not believe that the Foots see through animal eyes. If anybody has been through all my videos and go back through them, you'll see on one of my videos I talked about owls following me all the way down to Sharon's sister's house in Tennessee, all the way from around Louisville. We went around the I think it's called the Gene Snyder bypass. We hit that bypass, owls, all the way, every 10, 20 miles, maybe 30 miles, every 10, 20 miles, there was an owl up on the line. Nobody sees owls. That don't happen. So anyway, that's proof to me. Well, like I say, when I got to Sharon's sister's house, there's an owl on the gate out in the woods where she lives. After watching the whole way, and we conversated about it, there was an owl right there. I got 4 or 5 foot away from it, walking up at it before it decided to fly away. It's in my videos. So Steve, watch my videos. That to me is much proof that they see what I'm doing because it was an appointment for me to go there to meet the other clan. That was a set up appointment. I don't know. I want to help Steve, but he don't listen to nothing I have to say, and I got answers for a lot of his questions. So I don't know what to tell him, but maybe some of you people can reach out and tell him. I don't know. That's Steve on How to Hunt. I like to help, but, if you don't pay attention, I can't help you. Anyway, I'm sorry it took so long, but I'll try to get you a better video. I'm trying to get out the house and get that taken care of, and things should be good. I'm hoping to have luck with the Dog Man. So, thank you very much for watching. Check your video.